Hey guys, Tom, Permaculture Wilmington here. Today we are, this yellow pot right there, we are going to put some aggregated soil into that and make like a microbial tea real quick, or actually like more of an extract. And then we're going to be filling the buckets that are right here on the back porch. I've already got a little bit of some molasses in there to wake up our free living nitrifying bacteria that are in the soil, and also some hydrolysate and some liquid kelp to wake up the fungi that are in the soil, the mycorrhizal fungi. So they like all that good stuff. So all right guys, this is that's the plan anyway. And I've also got insect frass in there, and I put some azomite, a little bit of yeast nutrient, a little bit of rice flour. So just to give you guys what's going on here. I didn't have my rain barrel still empty because it's supposed to rain right now. It's supposed to be pouring, but it's not. So I'm using the hydroponic solution that I've got. There's no actual minerals in it or any salts that are hydroponic solution. It's just basically water that's been cycling through, and I do that so that I can have water as a backup that doesn't have chlorine in it. And it also, there is a couple plants in there, but it just keeps the water moving, so it keeps it aerated. And I kind of like that, just to have a backup going for some clean water. But that's what we're doing, and I just wanted to bring you over here and get some aggregated soil so you know what I'm talking about when I tell people. But that's what we've got right down here. I just pulled back the leaves, and we can see all these little itty-bitty balls that are forming. So all these little crumbs, these are all aggregates. So little fungi put their hyphae through bacteria aggregates, which are a lot smaller. They're microscopic, and then the fungi bring all those little bacteria aggregates together and form these macro aggregates. And so there's fungi in these balls, and all we have to do to get fungi is take these balls just like that and bring them over to some clean water. So I've already got a little soil that I pulled from a really old live oak right at the base, so I'm really excited about that. So I just put this in there. That's what that's from. It's basically peat. It's compressed organic matter from the bottom of that oak. But I'm going to put the aggregates in here and just kind of move it around a little bit, crush them up, let some of that the hyphae particles come out into the water, because when they recolonize, those hyphae particles can actually regrow full organisms. So we're going to inoculate the new soil and allow the organism to take over that substrate, which is my yard. And that's the plan, man. That's what's up. So that's what I'm doing right here, is just trying to, I mean, really you're supposed to just use a bubbler and kind of rinse them off, but I'm a little impatient, to be honest. So what we're going to do here is I'm just moving it around, this is roots. Moving these roots around because there's lots and lots. This is where the bacteria and the fungi live. They live on the roots of plants, and they attach to the roots and all those good relationships. So that's good there. And I'm just going to scoop in here, make sure that all the aggregates are nice and solubilized in the water. Break them up good. Okay, that's looking good, looking good. And there's other ways you can do this, guys. You could strain it out, you could break them up before you put them in there, that kind of thing. I realize that, but this is just what's happening. I figured I'd bring you guys along for the ride. So that looks pretty good. All right, so this is our inoculant tea, or actually extract technically, because it's not been boiled. So with water, or with air, that is, air boiled, not heat boiled. So I'm just going to take this and dump a little bit in every bucket and try to balance it out so there's equal parts in each one. Spatial relationships. Didn't do enough on this, so go back through. See, there's some particles in the bottom. I'm just going to smash those and break open those organism hyphae. It's not good to slice and dice them a lot. You don't want to do this like consistently, like tilling the soil would be doing it on a much more destructive level in terms of grinding the particles together. Which is basically what I'm doing when I put my fingers together. I realize that, but It's not a means of like an energetic means, like a mechanical means that is going to slice and dice them multiple times with one pass, I guess is the gist of it. Either way, the point is to break them up, so that's what we're doing, and we're breaking them up so that they can reform on new substrate. Okay, that's some good stuff. Stir this up, and what I do, guys, is I just take a gallon water jug. Where is it? Right here. I cut the top off, and then the bottom of it I punch a bunch of holes with a drill, and that's what I use to just scoop it out and rain it on the soil, and do a soil drench is what this is called. So just to keep you guys up to speed here with that. Yep, there we go. Alrighty. So that's where we're at. I know you guys don't want to watch me stir all of these, so I am going to go get biochar, so I'll go ahead and do that before I stir the rest of them and show you exactly what's going on with that, because I don't do it the way everybody else does it. I do it a little bit different. In order for it to actually be biochar, it has to be flash cooled. So let me see, where is it? Oh, so when wood is burning, to get all the oils out of it, we burn it down till it's just in this basic form, but hasn't turned to ash yet. So it's very light, and what happens is when we flash cool it with water that has microbial juices in it, so it's got, like, you know, bacteria and fungi, kind of like EM. EM is a great solution, inoculant, to inoculate and flash cool biochar with, because it gives you the microbial benefits at the same time, colonizing it with beneficial organisms. But that's what we're doing here. Is I'm just going to put this in here. Usually I use two hands, so let's see. I see if I can do it with one. But I just kind of rub the this together, squeeze it and grind it, and then see how it flakes off. And then I just do a little bit in each one. Just kind of squeeze it and grind it and get all that dust off, and it's a whole lot easier with two hands. So give you an idea here, but there you go. You see all that? Just brushing it off with my fingers, getting it down to the woody bits inside. There we go. Well, anyway, I'm gonna do the same thing to all these, and I'm gonna get good ratios in them, so I gotta put the phone down. But that's it, guys, just showing you what's going on. Then I'm gonna go spoon it out on the yard and do a soil drench and cover everything, especially the front yard, and I put extra molasses for grass, because that molasses is a bacterial food, and that's what we want. A lot of bacteria in soil, about 600 parts per million is what we want in terms of our fungal to bacterial domination, and we want 600 of each, 600 parts per million of each if we can. Normally it's like 4,000 to 5,000 or 500. But that's what Elaine Ingham says is the target. The target average is 600 if we can get it, and that will make our yards grow wonderfully and our fields grow wonderfully, and we'll have lots of good vegetables, because they need the similar ratios there for bacteria to fungal. So, but anyway, guys, hope you're having a good day. This is Tom with Permaculture Wilmington. Peace out.